Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of GMG News. So Mary Poppins is drowned out by the box office by Aquaman. Emily Blunt remake takes only 22 million, while Jason Momoa Joyride slams to the top with 70 million. Aquaman made the biggest wave in Northern America theaters over the weekend. Hotly anticipated Mary Poppins returns made 22 million on its opening weekend. Mary Poppins may follow past musicals in enjoying a long box office run. Warner Brothers later released Aquaman made the biggest wave in Northern America theaters over the weekend, drowning Mary Poppins' big return, which failed to make half as much as its revenue. Aquaman, starring Jason Momoa, raked in $67.4 million in ticket sales compared to Emily Blunt's Mary Poppins Return, which only made $22 million during its opening weekend. However, Mary Poppins still managed to fly slightly higher than Paramount's Bumblebee at $21 million. Exhibitors Relations estimated on Sunday, Aquaman starring Jason Momoa ranked in 67.4 million in ticket sales compared to Emily Blunt's 22 million during its opening weekend. Together, the three helped boost the year's domestic box office revenue towards a record of 11.8 billion. Hollywood Reporter said Momoa starts in a title role infused with new swagger by director James Wan, with Variety calling Momoa's Aquaman a bare-chested Hawaiian super stud with long, shaggy surfer hair and all-over tribal tattoos. That is pretty much his look in this movie. The look seems to work. The film has already taken in some 410 million outside North America. Mary Poppins returns while lacking truly opening numbers. It is expected to follow past musicals in enjoying a long box office run. So it'll probably be in the box office longer than what Aquaman is, but it's still not making the same amount of money. The sequel to the 1964 movie that stars Blunt as the stern but kind-hearted nanny. Julie Andrews is the original Mary Poppins. Sadly, she passed away. Backed by Lin-Manuel Miranda of Hamilton fame. Dick Van Dyke, Mary Poppins' Cockney accent friend in the original film, makes a cameo. Bumblebee, a prequel from the Transformers movie franchise, stars Haley Steinfeld and John Cena. It drew a lofty 94% rating from Rotten Tomatoes, as all three of the top grossing new movies earned a strong A rating from CinemaScore. In fourth was Sony's Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, taking $16.7 million. Do not hate on this movie. This was an amazing movie, and I implore you to go and see Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It has Peter Parker making way for Miles Morales as a black Latino Spider-Man. And fifth spot went to The Mule from Warner Brothers at 9.3 million. Clint Eastwood, who at 88 says this will be his last acting part, directs and takes the lead role as a 19-year-old who turns to transporting cocaine for a Mexican drug cartel. Oh, that sounds quite interesting. I might watch that. Prior to Mary Poppins' unsuspected flop at the box office, Disney's live-action films haven't had the most success this year. Like Rob Marshall's reboot of the Disney classic, the studio failed to impress with other recent releases such as The Nutcracker and The Four Realms and A Wrinkle in Time, which were not warmly welcomed by cinema goers. The Star Wars Solo movie suffered a similar fate, which was surrounded by a bad buzz, possibly due to the negative reviews surrounding their previous film release, The Last Jedi. So let me know what you think about this. I'm really happy that Aquaman has shot to the top. I watched Aquaman yesterday, and I've just got back from watching Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I would personally say that I preferred Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse because I'm more of a Marvel sort of person than DC. But for DC's movies, apart from like The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises, this was the best DC film I have ever seen to date. And I will 100% back that claim. Thank you once again for watching another episode of GMG News. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications if you haven't done already. Like this video if you think it deserves a like, share it with your friends if you want other people to see this. Merry Christmas for tomorrow. Happy Christmas Eve, which is today. If you do get a chance to go to the cinema on Boxing Day or maybe the 27th, go and see Aquaman or Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse because they look awesome. And I will catch up with you lovely people very, very soon in another episode. Have a good day.